everyone, it's OhMyTape. Welcome to another week. So this week's theme is nature and flowers, and today I'll be teaching you guys how to create a polymer clay rose ring. First off, you guys, the materials first. So here are the materials you'll be needing to create this. So you need a color for the band, so you need two basic colors. So for the band, I'm using a plain old white, and for the rose, I'm going to be using red since it's rose, but you can do any color basically. And you need a craft blade, a blade, anything like that. And you need a surface to work on. Make sure to condition your clay and also wash your hands. And make sure to follow the baking instructions as seen like here. I'm using Sculpey clay. So yeah, let's get started with making the band. Okay, so here's how to make the band. So let's get started. You cut out a piece of clay here. This part. Okay, so you have to condition your clay. So when you're done with that, you are going to roll your piece of clay into a tube. So I'm going to do that by just putting your two hands together. So yeah, it's pretty easy. So after you're done, you're gonna have like a tube like that. Then you are going to flatten this out. So basically, if you have an X-Acto knife, this would be pretty easy. So it's pretty simple. Just use this as a rolling pin and make sure this is not completely flat. Make sure it has a bit of consistency. So when you're done, you're just gonna have a piece that looks like this. Also, if you don't like the regular band, I'll be teaching you guys how to make this. Okay, so after you conditioned your clay, you are going to roll your clay into like a tube. So I'm gonna do that. So we got basic tube shape. It doesn't have to be like perfect. So you're just gonna cut this into 3 equal parts because, as I said, we're gonna braid this. Okay. So since you cut it into 3 equal pieces, you're just going to roll the 3 equal pieces into like a tube. So. Braid them and make sure they are equal lengths. It doesn't really matter. Just make sure they're pretty equal. So now you're just gonna braid it normally. I just braided the band, so it's gonna look like this. It's pretty simple. Okay, so you take your other color of clay, in this case red. You're going to take it and cut a square. It's not going to be that big unless you really want it big. You're going to just condition your clay. Condition it. Make sure. So yeah. Okay. So after you're done conditioning your clay, you're going to take your clay and roll it into a tube. So I already did that. So make sure it is pretty thick. So you're just going to cut the tube up into little pieces. Just going to cut it up. I have about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 pieces. After you're done that, you're just going to take each and every piece and you're going to roll them up into little balls. So yeah. So when you're done, you're just going to have a couple of little balls here. And then when you're done, you're just going to, when you're done that, you're just going to take them and flatten them, like completely flat them. So when you're done with that, you're just going to have a bunch of flattened circles. So here it comes where it takes its shape. So, okay. we are going to take this and roll it up. So it's gonna look something like this, and you're just gonna roll them up like so. So you're just gonna roll it up. So it kind of looks like this. Then you're just gonna take it, you're gonna take another one, and where you ended that seam, you're just gonna take it and take another one and fan it out like this one. So as you can see, it's starting to take out its shape. So you're basically making the little petals. So basically you'll end up with something like this. So basically you're just going to cut off some parts at the bottom. So you're just going to cut off a little bit here. So you're just going to attach that onto the actual ring. So it's going to look like this. It's really pretty. And make sure the bottom is flat. You're going to attach it to the band. So it's going to basically look like this. And so now you're just going to close the ends out. It's going to look a little something like this. So I'm going to bake it and I'll show you the outcome. Okay, so as you can see, it is already baked and it looks pretty cool. So here's what it looks like on my fingers. I'm just gonna get it on. And voila. It is a pretty simple way how to make a rose ring, and it is unique since you made it yourself. So yeah, hope you like this tutorial, and bye!